What's up, everybody? This is Jim with Texas Rippers, back yet again with another fresh rip. What do we have on the rip block today? Yep, you guessed it. We're doing 24-25 totally certified by Panini. If you were able to get some of these, awesome. If not, you can still get these that you're seeing on the screen. Hobby box retail version, unfortunately sold out some time ago, but happy to show you what we can get. With that said, let's go. All right, y'all, welcome back. So yeah, we are doing a mega box. We're doing a blaster box, and found these a couple days ago over at Target. Thankfully, they actually had these on the shelf. So usually when I go to Target, the local stores, they really don't have anything. So lucked out on that. You can still find the Mega and the Blaster online, unless you're lucky enough to find those in the stores as well. So yeah, we're gonna do the rip, but before we do, I actually had some issues with the plastic, so I already took that plastic off. No biggie. There are the checklists. However, I like to give you that right there on the screen. And yeah, so with that said, we're gonna get into the rip. We're gonna do value pack, hangers, blaster, and then round it out with the Mega. See what we can find inside. To speed things up, I am going to go ahead and pull all this stuff out, give us some piles to work with. And yeah, I personally am a fan of these totally certified cards. I did buy a whole bunch. Already have a video up there with that's how the Mega Box looks. Already have a video up there with 2 hobby boxes. Did some pretty awesome pulls out of there. And yeah, take a look for more videos from us, because we're going to do a whole bunch of different mashups. Anyways, with that said, I do believe the Blaster is going to have 4 cards per pack, 6 packs per box. Math, 24. And that Mega is going to have 7 cards per pack, 6 packs. Math, 42 cards. And they did the math for us, rather. It's 1 pack, 10 cards. Let's do it. Let's get into the rip. So yeah, I was lucky enough. I saw these at Target, and I said, I'm gonna get them. I gotta do it. I gotta see what's in those bad boys. Of course, value packs are usually at the bottom, but it's always fun to, you know, for 10 bucks you can get some maybe decent hits, pick up some of your best players. So that's going to be your base. If you're not familiar with the totally certified product, everything in these things are shiny cards, and if you're like me and you like shine, you're going to like these cards. So highly recommend. With that said, we got a lot of cards. Let's get into it. Mr. Siakam up there in Indiana. There's Mr. Klay Thompson, came over from Golden State to Dallas in the offseason. Ben Simmons, mid-season trade out to LA. He's no longer a Brooklyn Net. Looks like we're coming up on our first insert. Let's go to the back though and save it for the end. Mr. Bub Carrington up there in Washington. He's had a decent standout here in 24-25. Mr. Zach Risachet. I do like him. He's had a great year. Unfortunately, the Hawks did not make it past the play-in tournament. Moving right along, Mr. Jalen Johnson. Wow, this is the Atlanta Hawk pack apparently. So unfortunately, he missed a good portion of the season with an injury. I think did he break his leg? I don't know. Either way, that's not fun. Moving right along, we've got J-Dub, the Jalen Williams, down there in, or I should say up there in Oklahoma City. All right. And there's my friend. Not really, but I do call him Cam. And kind of hard to see the name on there, but that is Mr. Cameron Thomas. And we've got an insert there. We've got 2 inserts, so why don't we just go from the front? We already saw Mr. Ben Simmons. There we go. Mr. Ja Morant on the portraits. Those are pretty cool. So you're going to find these probably in the blasters and the value packs. There's a Steph Castle that I already opened and found. Either way, really cool cards. Last card of the value pack. And it looks like it's going to be one of those franchise foundation guys. It is kind of pink. Maybe this isn't. No, we'll see. Here we go. Mr. KD. And just to show y'all that this portraits card is not numbered. No biggie. I'm not sure. I know in the hobby boxes you can find the legends. But this is pretty cool because I did see that pink and I was right. We just pulled out of a $10 pack a numbered card. See that? 122 out of 199. I do say so myself. That is absolutely, totally legit. Put it right there. All right, that is pack 1. Let's get into pack 2 of the value pack. See what we can find. Maybe we can hit another numbered card because that was pretty awesome. So Mr. Alvarado down there in Pelican Land. Boy, the Pelicans have had quite the season. Unfortunately, they didn't do too good. So anyways, Mr. KD on the base. We've got Mr. Devin Vassell down there in San Antonio on the base. Really cool card. Here comes another insert. And it is that on target. So this is only going to be found in these value packs. I think the blasters. I don't think they're in the megas. But there you go. Mr. Tyrese Maxey. And you talk about a stick of glue. He was holding that team together for quite a minute this season. Unfortunately, he ended up suffering an injury as well. So better luck next year. Hope to see you back on the court. I'm sure we will. And next up, we've got Matas Bucelis on that Franchise Foundation rookie card. You talk about a stellar year. He's not going to hit Rookie of the Year. I think it's going to go to Mr. Castle back there. Nonetheless, he has had one heck of a year, and I do enjoy watching him play. So, moving along, Mr. Mobley. Now, this is interesting because it's kind of orange, but it's not really orange because the orange ones are numbered, and doubtful this is going to be numbered. And nope, not numbered. So that's pretty cool. So anyways, who do we have? Mr. LaMelo Ball. And see, that's a pink, but I don't think it's going to be numbered either. Well, okay. I stand corrected. Look at that. 57 out of 125. A numbered card out of a value pack. LaMelo Ball on the pink. That's pretty cool. Could have had a better season, but nonetheless, we will take it. We will absolutely take that. That's pretty cool. I do like that. Put them out there. And keep it going. Yep, so you can hit legends. That, of course, is Mr. John Stockton. Would be cool to get a Karl Malone card and hang out with the mailman. Tyler Smith on the rookie. And to round out the value pack, last but certainly not least, Mr. Lugan Dort. All right. He's a good guy. I do like watching Dort play. All right, there you go. So, 2 value packs, $20. We hit 2 numbered cards, 4 rookies, portrait card on target, a couple franchise foundations. $20. I'm gonna see how the blaster stacks up next to 2 value packs, because I could have went with a 3rd value pack and gotten more cards, 6 more cards to be exact, than the blaster. And I don't know. I really hope the blaster doesn't let us down, because those value packs were pretty much on point for the price. I do like it. So, anyways, let's go. 6 packs, 4 cards per pack. Let's rip it. All right, there we go. See what's different between the two products. So yeah, obviously the base is going to remain the same, and we do no, there we go, Mr. DiVincenzo in the Minnesota Timberwolves jersey. Finally, no longer in the Knicks. Of course, he was traded in the offseason. He's been having a great year in Minnesota. They are in the playoffs right now. We'll see how they progress, if they progress. And Mr. DeMar DeRozan in a Kings jersey, thankfully. He was traded in the offseason over to Sacramento out of Chicago. And to round it out, Devin Carter on the rookie base. He's had an okay year. Obviously not a starter. That's a pretty stacked lineup out there in Sacramento, but he's okay when he gets on the court. From one King to the next. DeMar, Devin, Malik Monk. He's had one heck of a year. You got those rookies coming in. You got to push these old folks to get on it or get out of the way, right? So with that said, let's go. Mr. John Morant again. He's had a decent year. He's had a whole bunch of health issues though, so we'll see. And you've got Dr. J on the Legend. It's pretty cool. Pretty cool. And Paolo Banchero down there in Orlando on the base. So, I don't know. So far, we're 2 packs in, and yeah, we got nothing to show for it. Those value packs, I'm telling you what, they're starting to look a heck of a lot more valuable than what we got going on in here. So, all right, let's go. Mr. Benedict Mathurin up there in Indiana. There we go. We got our first insert. That is Bucelis. We were talking about him earlier in the value packs on the rookie card. And we got Mr. Nowinski, Dirk, the legend himself. All right, I do like that. Rounding out the pack, Mr. Jacoby Walter up there in Toronto. Okay. 3 packs left. Nothing really crazy going on yet. Yeah, it's okay. We got some time left. We got some cards left. We got some packs to rip. Oh, that one. No, I'm sorry, Bam. Shipping issues. See that? That's all jacked up. No, good thing it's only a base card. With that said, Mr. Donovan Mitchell on the Franchise Foundations. That is the insert, of course. Put him right there. And we've got Mr. Rob Dillingham on the rookie base. And rounding out the pack should be Mr. Andrew Wiggins. Of course, he was a midseason trade. He got caught up in all that Jimmy Butler nonsense and had to leave the West Coast and go to the East Coast. I don't know how he feels about that. I'm just pretty sure he's just happy about being able to play ball, right? So, 2 packs left. The value packs are winning. Something big needs to happen here, or the value packs are at the top. Naz Reid up in Minnesota. We got Mr. Jalen Brunson. We got an insert behind him. And let's go to the back. Save the insert for the end. Mr. Magic Johnson. That's pretty cool. And without further ado, there we go. Rock the Rim. Alexander Sarr. Okay, he's had a decent year up in Washington. Not going to be a numbered card, but that is the, I think this is exclusive parallel to the blaster boxes. So that's pretty cool. All right. I don't know. And we hit numbered cards in the value packs. Numbered cards. We've got nothing to show for it in comparison here. There is my best buddy, Chris Middleton, traded to the Washington Wizards, where careers go to die or start. And in Chris's case, it's time, buddy. It's time. Just hang up the shorts, man. Anyways. Sengun, over here in the great state of Texas, down there in Houston, on the base, Mr. Yusuf Nurkic. All right, Yusuf Nurkic. So, anybody who watches NBA and follows it as closely as we do here in Texas Rippers know, do not take your hand like that. Okay, like that. I got big bear paws here. Okay. Do not palm anybody's head, and do not palm Najee Marshall's head. Okay. If you do, you get traded from a great team to the Charlotte Hornets.
Kind of rubbed his hand across.
That, there you go. You just watched the clip. That's exactly why he is now a Charlotte Hornet. Okay? Sorry, Yusuf. You can let your emotions get the best of you. And here we are. With that said, last card. I'm going to tell you what. May have to go buy all of the value packs because this blaster is falling on its face. Terrence Shannon on the rookie. So, with that said, I got about the same number of rookies, 4 less cards in the value packs, and we did 10 times better in my opinion. With that said, I'm going to clean these guys up, and Mr. Bent Corner Adebayo there, toss him off to the side, put him in the junk pile, and push the blaster off to the side. On to the Mega. 6 packs, 7 cards per pack, 42 total. Hopefully, this is better for us. Of course, all these are going to be base. Probably have an insert. Looks like an insert in there. And Halliburton on the base. We've got Marcus Smart, midseason trade up to Washington. You're either going to get good or you're going to go home. CJ McCollum down there in Pelican Land. Unfortunately, did not have the best of years. Went out with an injury as well. Mr. Bronny James on the base rookie. We do like that. Yes, sir, indeed. Moving along. Mr. Cason Wallace. I do like that. He's had a stellar year in Oklahoma City. Pardon. There we go. Jordan Poole. I wish I had something nice to say about Jordan Poole. He should be so much better than he is. I don't know. Maybe he just hates being a Washington Wizard. That may be the issue. And rounding out that first pack, that is Nikola Topic. It's not Topic. Topic. On the rookie. Not numbered. Okay. Moving along. Next pack. Send you guys on your way. Always fun to find out what's in these packs. Mr. Trace Jackson Davis out there in San Francisco. Oh, there's my best friend, Jamal Murray. Not my best friend. I do not like Jamal Murray. Still waiting for somebody to tell me why they do. Moving along. Mr. Josh Giddey, you talk about most improved player. Don't get me wrong. Oklahoma City Thunder is a great team. However, if you're not a starter, you're not doing things. And when you are a starter, you're probably told just give the ball to SGA and J-Dub. In Giddey's case, it was probably all of that, because once he got traded to the Bulls, and it's great to see him in a Bulls jersey, the man has literally just changed his whole career around. He's at the top of the team. He's pushing, 35 to 40 PRA per game. I do like Mr. Giddey, believe it or not. Moving along. Keldon Johnson down there in San Antonio. Dr. J on the dupe. And Cam Christie out there in LA. Wish he had more time this year. But again, you're a rookie. You get drafted to a really good team. Kawhi Leonard, James Harden, Ivica, Zubac, all those folks. It's kind of hard. So either way, good to see him and what can become of his career next year. And Bilal Coulibaly to wrap it out. So we're 2 packs in. Honestly, a couple of rookies, and there's really nothing else to show for it. We got no inserts. I don't know what's going on. This isn't cool. Not cool at all. There he is, Mr. Wingstop himself, eating them strips and tenders. Do like me a chicken tender. Jalen Green in Houston. There's Jalen Suggs out there in Orlando. Cool, cool. He went out with a injury this year, unfortunately. Looks like we may have our first. Oh no, not injured. But we will take a Steph Castle rookie. My guess is rookie of the year 24-25 season. And Carmelo Anthony on the legend. That's pretty cool. Do we have an insert? Wow, we finally got an insert. There he is. Of course, that was Anthony Black, but Paolo Banchero on that insert. I'm not sure if that is numbered. I don't think it is. Let's go behind him, and then we'll turn Mr. Paolo around and check. Jalen Johnson on the base. Okay. So, yeah, I'm going to tell you what. Those value packs are winning. Because this mega box was $60. Yeah. I could get 6 of those value packs. Oh, hold on. Oh, okay. I'm going to put him off to the side. Felt like there was something special in there. So I feel like we should wait for the end. All right. We got Derek Lively on the base. De'Aaron Fox on the base. Of course, midseason trade. He is now a Spur. So, Shaquille O'Neal. He's a good guy. He likes to call him Mr. Ass. Well, actually, not Mr. Didn't even give him that much dignity. He just calls him Ass. I agree. Paul George is ass. He should be better. I don't know why. He is a starter. But speak of the Shakaroni man himself. Oh, there he is. Hey, your ass. Sorry, got carried away there. Anyways, moving along. There is Ant-Man himself, Mr. Anthony Edwards on the base. And we got Risa Shea on the rookie red. Not numbered. It's okay. And we've got Tyrese Halliburton, Mr. Assist himself, on the on-target card. Not numbered, unfortunately. So we are 4 packs in. And 2 inserts. This mega, and of course we got a couple rookies, that's fine. But this mega is not performing the way it should. I'm not sure if we should be finding anything. Look for freshman fabric signatures featuring the league's hottest rookies. So I don't know, maybe we'll be able to get a rookie in here. I do feel like this last pack is a little thicker than the others. So Julius Randle, DeMar DeRozan, rock the rim with Bub Carrington. All right. Mr. Kawhi Leonard, or as we like to call him here in this house, Mr. Hands. That big old hands. And Isaiah Thomas on the legend. AJ Johnson on the rookie. And closing it out, Colin Sexton. Now, I picked this pack up earlier. Felt like it was a little thicker than the others. So we either have an auto in here or we have a mem. Either one would be great. Obviously the auto, it would be better. And yeah, that looks the thickness of an auto. I think this box beat everybody else. Tejan Saloon on the rookie. We've got Mr. Bogey Bogdanovich. He is now a Clipper, midseason trade. Miles Bridges, another good year out there in Charlotte. And we've got another added to the collection of Steph Castle. Here you go. Steph Castle on that portraits. That's pretty legit. All right, we've got 2 cards left before we do this, whatever it is. There's my boy Cam Thomas and Vucevic. No idea what this is going to be. My money's on auto. I don't think it's mem because it's not thick enough. The box didn't say we could get a mem. So we're going to find out. Take it slowly. New generation. It's going to be a rookie. And we're just going to do it. Are we ready? $60 mega box, closing out the rip. In 3, 2, 1, do it. Freshman Fabric, no auto. Donovan Clingan, that's okay. We do like that. I mean, 60 bucks. We got ourselves a mem. Unfortunately, it is not numbered, and that's all right too. The officially licensed material is not associated with any specific player, game, or event. Nonetheless, there it is. We got a mem out of the box. I'll put him down there, and I'm going to send y'all on your way. Mega, Blaster, 2 value packs. Mega wins. Mega absolutely wins. With that said, do appreciate you stopping by. Give us a like if you're on desktop, or hit that subscribe button. And if you're on mobile, give us a like and hit that subscribe button. Until next time, thanks for stopping by. This is Jim with Texas Rippers. Later.